This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Mets going up against the Chicago White Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
There goes the runner. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Marte at second with nobody out. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Anderson makes the play. One down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Kicks and fires. That one lifted to left. Jimenez has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
The 0-1. Foul ball there.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Chases that one out of the zone, and that'll do it. Mets leave one. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back. And towing the slab, Justin Verlander.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's Tim Anderson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The wind and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first. One up, one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Luis Arias, the next to hit, takes outside. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Alvarez makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Ripped into right center, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. He's there, it's a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Eloy Jimenez now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark. Bichette stands at second with 2 gone. Next one misses. 2-0.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
And the righty deals. Slapped foul. Chris, Justin Verlander has had a lot of notoriety since he was first drafted. Second overall pick by the Tigers in 2004 out of Old Dominion, and a guy who has won 3 Cy Youngs and as well an MVP. Plus, he's been a World Series champ 2 different times. swing and a pop-up. Alonso sizing this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We head to the second on the south side. No score. Here on the south side, new inning getting started. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The pitch. Good eye right there. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he could put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Left-hand hitter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Benintendi ranging after it. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one's in there. That's strike one. On the ground, right side. Toss to Bell. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Robert on to go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Second inning here, no score. And it's even up.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Left-hand batter waits. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. And a 2-1 on the way. And that one fouled off. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Runner at second, nobody out. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one ripped. Up onto the patio and out of here. He made him pay for that one. And the White Sox strike first. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Nico Horner. That smash towards center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. In the air out towards right center. Nimmo makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching the World Series on the show. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Mark Canha.
Mark
Cease, a 6'2 righty, 27 years old. He's a former American League MVP. And here it comes. Good eye right there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Toss to Bell. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Marte stands in now and watches strike one. And a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bounced up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. Marte retired. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Tim Anderson. Anderson, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2013. In the air, right field. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. One away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Luis Ariz stands in. Pitch misses. 1-0. Now time called at the plate. That one the other way. That's a hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. The rise. The runner at first with one gone in the inning. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. The relay. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second with one away. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Ripped, base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched. The baseball, 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Man at first, Luis Robert will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second, and it's a double play to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, no one left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. White Sox 4 and the Mets nothing. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field as we go to the top of the 4th. So now here's the Mets DH, Luis Guillorme. Cease back to work. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The 0-1. There's the strike. Ball 1 there. The wind of the pitch. The punch out there. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Well struck left field. That one's deep. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Going to count 1 and 2. Line drive, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
First pitch, and he just misses. And that one wrapped foul. Lindor, the base runner at first with one out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. On the ground to first. Could be two. Over to Bichette. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a two-base error.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way off line, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball one. In the air, out towards left center. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And that's the inning. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, bottom four, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Brandon Bell.
The right-hander back to work. And there's a ball.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Kicks and deals. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Baden sizes this one up, and there's one down.
Up next in Chicago, the right fielder.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. The pitch. High fly ball, right field. Marte makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And next to hit for the Sox, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a base hit right there. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So 2 down. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Cal Raleigh. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. That one missed.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. And now it's 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Popped up. Baden settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So a man left for the White Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back. And the batter now, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
And a pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Righty delivers. Up the middle. Bichette. Fires over to first. One away here in the 5th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's Mark Canha. Grounded out his first time. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And that's too high. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
1-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Alvarez. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Anderson puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. White Sox 4 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Tim Anderson. The pitch. On the ground to third. Beatty to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Luis Arias. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And time called prior to the 0-1. Oh, and 1 now. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo.
2 outs, base is empty. There's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. White Sox 4 and the Mets 1. Back here on the south side, here's Starling Marte.
The right fielder, number 6.
Marte, a former Gold Glove winner, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. And a pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's ball 3.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a foul ball. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Three-two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground. to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Luis Guillorme now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there's two down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Next offering is fouled back. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Jumps at the wall, and he brings it back. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now 4-2. Drew Smith gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
New York Mets, number 40, Drew Smith.
And here is Eloy Jimenez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he deals. Jimenez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. Movement in the bullpen, John Curtis. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Luis Robert now. And first offering is fouled off. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Jimenez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. At the belt and fires. To short, could be two. Lindor tossed to second. How about that double play?
The batter, the first baseman, Brandon.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Smith, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Brandon Belt goes deep, and they add a run. It's 5-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Benintendi to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that one ripped to left. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Throws to second. Tag. Save. Bang, bang play. That was close.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nico Horner steps to the plate for the White Sox. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And time called prior to the 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So up next, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. And that one fouled off. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Next offering is down low. Pickoff move to second. Horner back in on a dive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So 2 runs in the inning, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And the pitch. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And here it comes. And a strike in there. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. In there for strike 1. And he pumps it a strike. That hits the dirt, and the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. John Curtis.
Number 46, John Curtis.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Tim Anderson.
The third baseman, Tim Anderson.
And the pitch. Ripped to third. Toss to Alonso. And they take care of Anderson for the out.
Designated hitter, number 5, Luis Arias.
So up next for Chicago, Luis Arias. Left field. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bo.
So digging in, Bo Bichette. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez pulls it down, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They lead it 6-2. Here on the south side, we go to the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Canha. Cease back to work. There's the strike. Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Back to the top of the lineup, Starling Marte up now for the Mets. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That misses the zone, and 1-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. The line to kick the pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in, and he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme. in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The 1-0. Just missed. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0. Marte on third with 2 out. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And the righty deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Base hit and a run in to score.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And that takes care of Alonso. And the inning is over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-3. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, David Robertson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So man aboard. And up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. Substitution being made at first on a pinch run.
Now running at
Duvall.
first base for the White Sox, number 18, Adam Duvall.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Time called again. Second time in the at-bat. Next pitch misses way outside. Kicks and deals.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Duvall around third. In there safely. It's 7-3. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Brandon Bell steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that one hit to first. He handles it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder,
Benintendi up here.
Benintendi.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 the count.
Runner on at third, one gone. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Robert at third with 2 away. And now we'll step off and check on third. Two outs. Check swing. Went around. And the count 1-1. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Ground ball left side. Beatty to first. That's the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're on to the 9th in game 1. White Sox 7 and the Mets 3. So coming into the game now on defense, Adam Duvall. He'll be out in left field. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Adam Duvall leading off for the Mets. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The wind of the pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And gone. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. And they're chipping away. It's 7-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Manager out of the dugout, and Matt Foster on the pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that's in there for strike one.
That was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Next offering is downstairs. Good eye in that spot. Pulls that one foul. 2-2 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Robert on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Beatty, batting with one down, takes a strike. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Corner gathers and throws to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder.
So last chance for the Mets. Here's the left fielder, Mark Canha. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the outside part of the plate. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox claim game 1 here at home.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.
like I got no. Feel like I feel.